Hey folks, Jeff here, and before we begin this week's episode, I wanted to let you know that our episode this week is all about rumors throughout the Walt Disney Company. We recorded the episode just a couple of days before Comic-Con this year, and as luck would have it, some of the rumors we discussed were confirmed at the Comic-Con convention. Nonetheless, I think you'll still enjoy our thoughts on these rumored and in some cases now confirmed projects, and of course, we'll revisit them in future episodes now that more details have been released. Now on with the show.
Do you dream of fairies and princesses? Then you've come to the right place. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli.
I'm Patrick.
And Patrick.
That's me.
We got a letter, or I can't remember if it was, I think it was a comment on YouTube.
I was like, a letter in the mail?
Yeah, somebody mailed us. No, we got a comment on YouTube by Brady York, who wants to know what we thought of the BFG.
Oh.
Did you see it?
I did.
I did as well. So Brady, this is for you. Yeah.
I liked it.
Did you really?
I didn't pay for it.
I didn't either.
I appreciated it as a Steven Spielberg return to kids movie and a John Williams score.
Okay. I thought it was one of John Williams' weakest scores.
I liked them. I liked it. I didn't love it. I'm not gonna see it again.
No. I thought it felt very long. It had moments that were enjoyable and then long stretches of
I loved it all the way up until the
England.
Queen. Yeah. And then it just got real weird. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, not my favorite. As he said, I was excited. Spielberg and Disney, fantastic. Excited to see Steven Spielberg go back to
E.T.
family, fantasy type stuff. It just didn't do it for me, I gotta be honest. I left tired and slightly bored, and not my thing. So Brady, that's our answer about
there
the
it
BFG.
is.
If any of you saw it, I'd be curious to hear what you think. Leave a comment below and let us know what you thought of the BFG.
Yeah.
And as we said, we didn't pay to see it, and we still if you see stuff for free, you tend to enjoy it more because you didn't really pay anything for it, and you're not expecting.
Usually, when I see a movie free and I like it, I'll pay to go see it again.
Good for you. I won't.
Oh, okay.
Unless I really love it. Well, like Jurassic World, I did.
Yeah.
First time.
That's all kind of a lie too, because I've still only seen Finding Dory once. But
That's true. See, most of the Disney movies, they have so many annual pass holder events and stuff.
I haven't paid for a Disney movie in forever.
It's true. It's Disneyland, not Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, but Disneyland tends to treat us to free screenings and such.
Yeah.
So, but in any case, that was for you, Brady York. So, thanks for writing.
But I am pretty excited for Pete's Dragon.
Are you?
Yes, I watched the exclusive sneak peek at
I still
California Adventure?
I haven't seen the sneak peek. I actually had a chance to see the movie recently, and I said no.
Oh, okay.
I will see it, I'm sure, but I was not. No.
I'm pretty excited for it. It's probably gonna make me cry.
Oh well, everything makes you cry except for Walt's speech on opening day of Disneyland.
Everyone said Finding Dory made them cry, and it did not make me cry.
Oh,
I did not cry at Finding Dory.
no, but maybe Pete's Dragon.
Yeah.
Are you super familiar with the original?
Nope.
Because I'm not. Are you gonna watch the original first?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Jumping in blind.
I saw the exclusive sneak peek, and it's basically a kid in a forest who finds a dragon, and then they want the dragon. Someone else wants a dragon, so he has to protect the dragon.
It's Harry and the Hendersons.
Sure. It's like every
Before
movie.
Harry and the
It's like
Hendersons.
E.T. too.
Yeah. Something that we didn't talk about at all. We had mentioned it briefly. We ran out of time on a previous episode. You went to Walt Disney World.
I did.
And we talked about all this new stuff you did, like Frozen Ever After and everything. But you never discussed at all the nighttime stuff at the Animal Kingdom. So I thought
mentioned it.
You mentioned it and you said, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
So I thought maybe you'd like a moment to talk about your nighttime experience at the Animal Kingdom. Go ahead. The microphone is yours.
Oh, thank you. Lot of fun stuff. I think just the fact of being in Animal Kingdom during dark is cool enough. Riding Expedition Everest.
You did that at night.
Yeah.
Cool.
But then there's offerings like the nighttime safari. I was kind of underwhelmed. They have some weird lighting effects. They do this like fake sunset with this like jumbo screen that like it like works, but it's also like really weird.
So it's like Lion King type of
Yeah.
sunset. How does the screen?
It's like behind trees, but like it's hard to explain.
Probably looked better on paper than in reality.
Yeah. And then of course it's night, and they set up like kind of lights so you can see animals. I think one of the coolest parts, like the lions are very active at night.
And don't their eyes kind of glow?
Yeah, but like during the day, you see them just lying there. But there's like they were like roaming around. I'm like, oh, stop. But yeah, that was cool. I think the coolest part, unfortunately to say, we're always talking about like projections and stuff, but like the projections on the Tree of Life were actually the coolest part.
Yeah, how many of them did you see?
I saw all 5 of them.
I thought there were 4.
There might be 4. I saw all of them.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna change it, but usually they said there was like 15 minutes between each one. There was like maybe 5 minutes between each one.
Really?
It was like very active.
I heard it was like random.
Yeah,
So.
it was like every 5 minutes pretty much. Was a new one. But even when it's like not happening, like little like things move, like if there's like a carving of a bird, it'll like just like get up and then go back down, and like
So there's constant projection on
like
the
the line will just like shake his head and then go back down. So that was really cool. And then of course they have the Contingency Jungle Book show, which I didn't like sit down and watch. I like kind of passed through it. I watched it on YouTube. It's not personally I wasn't planning on seeing it anyway.
So on a scale of 1 to 10 dinosaurs, what would you give Animal Kingdom's nighttime experiences?
7 or 8. I mean, there's no like negative side to having them. It was just like something that Animal Kingdom always closed at like 7. Now we get it open till 11.
Yeah.
There's really no like downside to it.
Is this like permanent? Or...
I believe so.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a summertime thing that will be like on weekends during the rest of the year, but cool. Excellent. Yeah. I just wanted to give you that because I know we didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, because eventually, I mean, Rivers of Light will soon come, maybe.
Yes, praying fingers crossed before the end of October. Please, Rivers of Light, let's come, please.
We'll see.
Anyway, let's move on to our main topic today. Mm-hmm. And that is rumors. Rumors everywhere.
Yeah.
So, we're prefacing this with saying these are rumors that are going around the Disney Twitterverse and blogosphere and all that stuff.
There might be a Star Wars land coming.
That is definitely happening.
Oh.
But there is I saw the poster over in Disneyland and I was like, oh, can't they just put a year on this, please? That would be so great. Coming 2018, whatever. But in any case, we're going to be talking about these rumors. We're going to be discussing what our thoughts are on the rumors, whether or not we like them, whether or not we think they're actually going to be happening. So, and of course, we'd love to hear what you think. So comment below, let us know. So here we go. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's start with, there's a bunch of Guardians of the Galaxy rumors floating around.
Yeah.
I think probably one of the oldest ones is about the Tower of Terror in Disney California Adventure. Mm-hmm. So the theory is that, I'll tell you what I've heard and then you can tell me what you've heard. I've heard that this fall, after Halloween, the Tower of Terror at Disney California Adventure will be closing for a complete retheming around Guardians of the Galaxy. And this will be the beginning of a Marvel Studios area for Disney California Adventure. What have you heard?
Exactly the same.
Okay. What do you think of this idea?
I have pros and cons to it.
Let's hear them.
I mean, it's just the Tower of Terror is a staple, and to me, if they can make it make sense, I feel like I would be okay with it.
Okay, here's my fear of them making it make sense. Do you think there's any chance that in the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie there's a falling elevator scene?
They just added it just because of that.
Yes. Like,
and it would make sense.
Do you think that that's a possibility, though?
It could be.
Or, or maybe it won't be an elevator. It'll be something else. But, like, do you think that I don't know.
But, like, even, how do you even transform the because to me, like, the Tower of Terror, like, I mean, even the exterior, like, makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, gonna turn into a giant rocket ship?
They can turn it in. No, I don't think that'll happen. But they could make it just a different building. Like, a new paint job, add some different style to it. I mean, it's doable, I think. I think if it gets done, it'll I don't know. How long do you think it'll take? Like a year and a half?
I've heard they want to have it open. This is what I've heard. They want to have it done and opened for the premiere of Guardian of the Galaxy 2.
Which is when?
2000.
Is that 18?
Something.
Okay.
17 or 18.
Okay.
It's done shooting. So I want to say end of 2017.
Yeah, because 2018 will be Jurassic World.
Summer of 2017. Probably like a year from now.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I feel like if it's going to be done in a year, less than a year, really, if it closes in the fall.
Yeah.
That's not a ton of time.
No.
So it's not going to be a huge change.
I would hope and say the ride mechanics would stay exactly the same.
I would assume so. I've grown to accept this one. At first I was like livid when I heard this. I was angry because I was like, well, why does Shanghai get brand new rides and we get retheming of rides? Obviously they want to get Marvel into the parks, so it makes sense-ish. Hollywoodland is not the greatest area. So, like, making a Marvel area there, if they're going to do it somewhere in DCA, I'd say do it there. The biggest question is what happens to the Hyperion Theater, I think. But the good news is I don't think this is happening in Florida. There's been...
I hope it doesn't.
No, I do think part of the reason is I think they do not want to keep paying rights for Tower of Terror. I really do think that that's part of the deal.
As long as they keep one of them. I mean,
and we'll have Florida and Paris, but who knows? They might pay it per location.
And I think I don't know the details. If it doesn't show, but like even the D23 event that they did and it sold out within a minute shows that there is still a big fan base for the Hollywood Tower right now.
But that's Florida.
Yeah, I'm saying for Florida.
Yeah. Florida's is very, very, very popular. Way more popular than ours are, I think. So that's an interesting... that's definitely an interesting theory. We'll see if that one comes to fruition. And I think that it probably will. Likelihood high, in the opinion of DCTC. What other mission? I meant Guardians of the Galaxy rumors. Have you heard? Mission Space. Yeah. So Mission Space was a rumor for a very short period of time. Seems to have been a little bit of confusion here. But what do you think of that? Mission Space.
I think that's a rumor.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that would be.
Well, I don't know what Tower of Terror would be either, but it is.
Yeah.
So Mission Space at Epcot. This is an attraction that honestly I don't care for, so I wouldn't care. You could like honestly tell me that we're going to blow up Mission Space and build a brand new Guardians attraction there, and I'd probably be like, all right. I mean, you're bringing intellectual properties into Epcot more and more and more, but I wouldn't care about Mission Space going away. Would you?
No.
Yeah. But I don't think that one's going to happen. And sounds like neither do you. They're also talking about, like, I've heard rumors of a Tron coaster coming to Epcot. I've heard rumors of Ratatouille coming to France and Epcot.
There's no room for that.
In France?
Yeah.
Backstage. I don't know. What's in France? They have a film in France, right? I mean, unless
they, like, all the way to the right, they have the lake they can just, like, fill. But
and they also have a French film, don't they? They could gut the theater.
I don't know.
This is the direction that Epcot's going. You don't think so? I think that likelihood is decent. Ratatouille in France. And it's a cost.
There's so much more room up front.
Yeah, well, up front, speaking of up front, so the reason why this Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Space idea was kind of squashed pretty quickly is because it sounds like it's going where Universe of Energy was. Or is, rather.
Ellen's
Energy Adventure. Right?
No, Ellen's Universe of Energy.
Okay. Whatever it's called. That attraction's been there since day one. Of course, with updates.
I love it.
Do you? Just because it's a 45-minute air-conditioned break? Or because you love it?
I don't even go on it that much. But I just do appreciate it just being there.
I would agree with you. No, I also... I do have, like, very nostalgic feelings toward it. I mean, there's dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. So that's a win.
And Bill Nye.
And Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah.
And Ellen DeGeneres.
Dory is in there, yeah. And So yeah, I don't know. I would be sad to see this go, but at the same time, like, not devastated. But I am going to be like, what does Guardians of the Galaxy have to do with Epcot? Like, that's going to be like, is it going to become a Guardians of the Galaxy energy adventure overlay? That would be weird. Are we going to see Star-Lord amongst the dinosaurs? That would be weird.
Yeah.
What do you think? I hear this one's pretty much a done deal. That's the rumor I'm hearing.
I don't know. I think people are feeding off the Guardians Galaxy Tower of Terror rumor. I think it could be something else altogether, if even. I don't know what, but
yeah,
I don't think it has to be Guardians. Maybe Ellen is going away for something else, but I don't know what it could be.
Yeah, I think that if this,
I feel like put a Big Hero 6 right in. I don't know.
A Big Hero 6
makes more sense. I mean, Baymax already meets in Interventions.
That's true.
But so does Joy and Sadness. So
let's make a Big Hero Joy and Sadness energy adventure.
Yeah,
let's do that. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy just everywhere. Apparently, somebody wants Guardians of the Galaxy in the parks.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to happen. I would say DCA 9 out of 10 chance. I would say Epcot 7.5 out of 10 chance. Fair enough.
Sure.
Okay, and now a rumor that I don't even know where this one came from, but it kind of weirds me out a little bit. You know I love the Muppets. You know I love the Muppets.
Yep.
I don't think Liberty Square is the place for the Muppets.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hearing is happening. What do you think of this? What are the details you've heard about this?
Muppets teaching stuff.
Teaching American history.
Yeah.
Apparently from second-story windows in Liberty Square.
Oh.
Like animatronic figures in the second-story windows.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
That's what I heard. I think that that's weird.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, who makes sense? Sam the Eagle makes sense, but even still, I don't want to see Sam the Eagle in Liberty Square.
Especially not out a window. I thought it'd be like in a building somewhere.
Yeah, but where? I mean, there's not a ton of space in Liberty Square.
In the Hall of Presidents.
Okay, if they're gonna put Muppets in the Hall of Presidents, and I'm being totally serious when I say this, I want Statler and Waldorf in an orchestra box, making fun of the presidents.
Commenting on all of them.
Like, that would be amazing. That would make me really, really happy. They shouldn't do it. It would be ridiculous and wrong. But that would be the funniest thing to happen.
Yeah.
Muppets teaching American history in Liberty Square. I don't know. What do you think the likelihood of this is?
I just don't know where. I don't doubt it. I feel like it could happen, but
I feel like any of this could happen because I feel like IP in the parks is a priority right now. And I don't know. I'd give this like a 6 out of 10 chance.
No, 50-50.
Not the Statler and Waldorf. That ain't going to happen.
50-50.
50-50, 5 out of 10 chance. Would you like to see this happen?
I don't know. I don't feel like it doesn't add, like, it's not like, I don't know. It's like a weird, like a new ride, yeah, but like just this would not like make people come to the parks.
Yeah, I would agree. Like it's
a weird addition.
Listen, I am an advocate of like almost anything Muppets. I want to see the Muppets thrive, but this, I don't think this is the option.
Yeah.
I'd be more willing to say put them in Fantasyland, which I think is a really bad place for them too, but at least that makes a little bit more sense. Actually, where in the Magic Kingdom would they fit? Nowhere, really.
Tomorrowland.
No, what? I mean...
In the Carousel of Progress.
Oh, really? Doing what?
I don't know, just kidding.
That'd be weird. But yeah, so Muppets in Liberty Square, I don't know, we'll see, possibly. This is the future of American history.
Isn't there one where they go to space?
Muppets go to space, yeah. Muppets from space?
Tomorrowland.
Muppets from space. You find out that Gonzo's from space.
Yeah, Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland? That was not a good movie.
Oh, maybe not.
I didn't care for it, but I'm sure somebody did.
Muppets Space Mountain overlay.
Ooh. Hey, listen, and do anything to Space Mountain at Walt Disney World, and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Do anything to it, please. Goodness.
Blow it up.
They could just let... Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Patrick.
I don't.
That was vicious.
I know.
Let's see. Other rumors. Fantasy in the Sky is back, as we've discussed at Disneyland.
It's not a rumor.
Or it's coming back. That's not a rumor. Fantasy in the Sky is coming back to Disneyland. But
Disneyland forever.
Disneyland fireworks in general are in a bit of jeopardy, it sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
This is what I understand. So, Disneyland Forever fireworks are going away after the 60th.
Yeah.
Fantasy in the Sky is returning for select nights during the Mickey's Halloween party time. My assumption, so those two things are fact. Mm-hmm. My assumption after that is that we're getting holiday fireworks. Mm-hmm. Then I don't know what's going to happen.
Weekend only.
Weekend only Fantasy in the Sky?
Yeah, like the 5-minute.
The 5-minute Fantasy in the Sky fireworks show. Okay, have you heard about the launching platform moving?
The what?
The fireworks launching platform?
Oh, no, but I could see that happening because it's right by Star Wars Land.
Yeah. So this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing between 6 months and a year, we will not have fireworks. I'm hearing there will be a projection show in the castle with some low fireworks, the ones that shoot off the castle. I'm hearing the stuff that launch off that platform will not be usable for 6 months to a year because apparently they're moving the platform to some place where, you know how Toontown closes and parts of Fantasyland close because of the fireworks? Although Fantasyland probably would still need to, but they don't want to close Star Wars Land.
Yeah.
So apparently it's going to go to an area where those areas will not need to be closed. That makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. Telling me 6 months to a year without the kiss goodnight at Disneyland is a really hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You'd be okay with that?
I don't stay for fireworks that often anyway.
But come on.
But
that's so iconic. Mm-hmm. And to go from one of the biggest, the biggest fireworks show Disneyland's ever had to nothing, it's a pretty hefty price to pay for Star Wars.
You gotta bring Fantasmic back.
No, but that won't even be back yet.
I know.
It will only have possibly Paint the Night, which is another
Not really.
which is another rumor we gotta get to. So yeah, Paint the Night is apparently, this was part of the Diamond Celebration. Mm-hmm. There were rumors about it leaving Disneyland and going to Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. There are also rumors about it becoming seasonal. I think seasonal is more
90% happening.
Yeah, I think that's more likely for sure. Am I okay with that? I think I'm okay with that. My argument is it becoming seasonal. It's expensive. It makes sense. My argument is if you're going to take away fireworks and Fantasmic, then come on, you got to give us something, right? So I don't know, and how long that will last, I don't know. And what does this mean? Christmas will have it, and summer will have it. What does seasonal mean exactly?
Well, I don't even know if they'll happen. My thing is, will it happen during Christmas, or will we just keep ACF?
Christmas Fantasy? Christmas Fantasy is not a replacement for Paint the Night.
Well, I know, but then we can hang Garland if there's no Paint the Night.
And no projections, too, on Main Street. Yeah.
Garland, though.
I'll be curious to see if they work in new projections for the Christmas fireworks. Considering they have it there at this point, I wonder if they'll just be yeah, let's use it.
Maybe. They already have the ones they do on Small World.
Yeah. So maybe they'll do something with Castle and such. Paint the Night is... I don't want to see that go. A year and a half is not long enough. That show's spectacular.
Yeah.
You can't bring back the Electrical Parade after you've had Paint the Night. I honestly think people would...
literally, I don't think there's ever been a parade shorter, if they got rid of it, shorter than a year and a half.
I think, that light parade, what was it called? Light Magic or something years ago.
Spectrum
No, not Spectrum Magic. This was a parade at Disneyland.
Oh, I think yeah. But you look at Paint the Night, it's very successful and costs a buttload of money.
Yeah.
So you I can't get rid of it.
Yeah. What if they're hey, we're gonna keep it, but it's gonna be an abridged version, half the cast and we minus 2 floats.
But what?
Yeah, no. I wouldn't be okay with that either. I'm okay with seasonal. Just don't leave us. That's all I'm asking. Please don't leave us. Paint the Night. You're too good.
I'm gonna cry.
And Walt Disney World can have you on the 50th. That's what I think about that. Speaking of parades, though, Pixar Play Parade.
Yeah.
Pixar Play Parade's been going on hiatus quite a bit lately.
A lot.
And sounds like it's going on hiatus again after Halloween. And won't be back, supposedly, until the spring of 2017. Listen, there have been numerous attractions, Rocket Rods being one of them, that they've said are going away temporarily and never come back. Pixar Play, I think, could potentially be one of those.
Could.
Do we need a parade at DCA? I never see the parade at DCA.
I see it sometimes, but I don't. Maybe not.
I mean, maybe if it was a really good parade.
DCA is just. Their entertainment at DCA is so weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah, I mean, they do have like the best stage production. Frozen is a spectacular production. But yeah, the parade, I don't know. They've never had a parade in that park that would be like, oh, I got to like paint the night. Like, you want to, even like, I think I even prefer Sensational to Pixar Play. But I don't know. The chance of this going away forever, I think pretty good. Plus, if the Guardians construction that we're talking about is happening, that's even more reason for it to go away. Mm-hmm. And the question is, if that Guardians construction is happening, what happened to my Newsboys?
Oh.
What happens to my red car trolley Newsboys?
If what? If they go...
If the Guardians construction is happening. Because they come from down there. What happens to the red car trolley? Does it not move?
Or the Five and Dime?
The Five and Dime comes out on a car, so I feel like that's doable-ish. Doable-ish, yes, that's a word. Trolley boys? I don't know. They might not come out on a trolley. They're either going to be...
Walk.
They might. I've seen that happen, actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they just set it up right by storytellers. They set up kind of like how Five and Dime does, and then the crowd goes like the Five and Dime way. So I have seen that happen. Maybe that's what happened to them. I don't know, but I don't want to see my Newsboys go anywhere either.
My question is, we've got rumors that Disneyland Forever is going away, Paint the Night. What is happening with Celebrate? Why can't that be a rumor that is leaving and no one's talking about it?
Celebrate?
Yeah.
Oh, World of Color.
I want original World of Color back.
I want a new World of Color. But yes, I will take any World of Color back. Celebrate, I wouldn't be surprised. You're right, I haven't heard much about it. I would assume it's going away with all the rest of the Diamond Celebration stuff. But I would not be surprised if they just kept it till Winter Dreams.
Oh my God, how cool would a Halloween one be?
That'd be fantastic.
Like all villains
and villain
songs.
And lots of fire.
Yeah.
Bring Hellfire back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, you're right. I haven't heard too much about World of Color Celebrate.
We don't like you.
Whoa. Wow, he went there.
I've seen it twice.
I know. It's plus, I mean, not only is it not our favorite World of Color.
Forget that
I do too.
That it even exists. And it used to be when I was moving out here, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to see World of Color every night. But now I'm like, yeah, that's a thing that exists.
Yeah, Paint the Night's better.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. You either do Paint the Night or fireworks.
Well, now it's like, what do I go for DCA for? Because I used to go over there for Mad Tea Party, but like...
You go for Frozen live at the Hyperion.
And but I don't need to spend my nighttime there.
Yeah, well, jamming on the back lot.
Oh, Lord. Someone help that.
I actually haven't seen a single second of it. Whew. I do not like the through the park announcement of it though. Like, come join us
tonight for jamming on the back lot.
No, I don't.
It's literally just the DJ dance party.
No,
you can go to Downtown Disney for.
No, thank you. So there is lots of stuff. As we mentioned, Guardians of the Galaxy, possibly Tower of Terror at DCA, possibly Mission to Space, possibly Universe of Energy, possibly the Muppets coming to Liberty Square. What's happening with the Disneyland fireworks? What's happening with Paint the Night? What's happening with World of Color? What's happening with Pixar Play Parade? There is so many rumors. There are so many questions. I'm sure we will get answers soon. But for now, who knows? Okay, are there any other rumors you've heard that I've missed?
Mickey Mouse is retiring.
Really?
Yeah.
Is his younger new head brother coming? Oh, nice.
Mortimer Mouse.
Oh,
we're going
nice.
back to the original.
Nice. No, any other rumors? I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff going on, but that's our thoughts on them. And
If you know any other rumors, let us know.
oh yeah, please let us know. Email us at disneycoasttocoast@gmail.com or just leave a
Sure, there's
comment
a ton
below.
of them out there.
Yeah, there's always rumors. Before we go to trivia, I do want to thank Julie S75 and Jake Nick 94. Thanks for leaving us 5-star reviews on iTunes. Hi Julie. Hi Jake. Thank you.
I have one more thought, because
Okay.
I have to say, with all these changes and non-changes, I feel like Star Wars Land will fit the bill, but we also have to remember that the tax incentive thing that went through, that Disney has to spend a certain amount of money.
That's the hotel.
Into the parks with the hotel.
The hotel, the parking structure, Star Wars Land. I think they spent the money for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
They do that.
Yeah, so yes, they have to spend money for the tax incentive they got. But yeah. Anyway, Julie and Jake, thank you so much. If you want to shout out on the show, just go to iTunes, leave a 5-star written review, and you can get this shout out as well.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to do it for us this week. So of course that means it's trivia time. I'm going to hit you first. Okay. Okay, we were talking about Mission Space earlier.
Uh-huh.
There are actually 3 attractions that are honored in Mission Space. There are little hints of them in there, previous attractions. Do you know any of them?
It's like Horizons.
Horizons is in there. Do you know where you can see Horizons in Mission? Horizons is the attraction that Mission Space took the place of. Mm-hmm. Do you know where you can see it?
The Horizon of Space.
No. The Horizons logo is on the center of the rotating gravity wheel, as well as at the cash register counters, apparently.
Cool.
So that's where you can find Horizons. Any other...
World of Motion?
Nope.
The Body Wars?
Not Epcot.
Oh. Space Mountain.
Nope. Something from the Magic Kingdom, though.
Former?
Yeah.
The Delta Flight.
It was the Mission to Mars and the Flight to the Moon attractions. So they had footage, I guess, in the pre-show of the bird landing, in the pre-show for those. And now when you're going through the queue of Mission Space, you can see that video in the mission queue, in the mission control queue area. So yeah, they've honored a few of their older attractions there, which I always appreciate. So that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Trivia.
Right next door, there's a little ride called Ellen's Universe of Energy.
Yes.
And previously, that has now been removed, there was an Ellen animatronic.
Yes.
One of the most expensive animatronics ever built from Disney.
All right.
Because
at the time?
Because this one little animatronic person, apparently they couldn't get her likeness right, so they redid it over and over and over and over.
Okay.
Do you know how? Guess how much this animatronic ended up costing?
I don't know how much a generic animatronic costs.
Neither do I, but this number seemed big.
13 million.
For one animatronic person?
Yeah, 13 million. 2 million.
2 million.
Really? $2 million.
$2 million for an animatronic Ellen DeGeneres.
I'm curious how much, like, an Ursula animatronic costs.
I don't know.
That's a lot of money, though. 2 million. How many times did they redo it?
I don't know.
Wow.
But even at the end,
and now she's gone.
Even at the end, it still didn't look like her.
Yeah, and now she's just gone. They're like, yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, just throw her voice in there. It'll be fine. Wow. I want to see those in archives. I want to see that at the D23 Expo. All of the Ellen animatronics lined up next to each other.
The evolution of the Ellen animatronic.
That would be awesome.
I'm going to write into D23.
Do it. I highly suggest that.
Please, all of you, write into D23.
Everybody, we're starting a letter writing campaign.
For the evolution of the Ellen DeGeneres animatronic from Ellen's Universe of Energy.
There we go. I love it. That's fantastic. Anyways, guys.
We're going to see it, and we're going to be like, we did this. We made this happen.
We're just going to stand out in front of that attraction the whole time. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Everyone wanted this.
You're welcome. Guys, that's going to do it for us this week. Of course, between episodes, you can connect with us in places like...
right here on YouTube, if you're listening on YouTube, or you can check us out on SoundCloud and iTunes. Connect with us on Twitter, Facebook. We also have a blog post on Tumblr, and Instagram posts some pretty fun photos.
Excellent. All that can be found at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. Make sure you go there and check that out. So everybody, thanks for joining, and have a fantastic and magical week. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
Pizza Rizzo is coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. This is exciting. This has been rumored for a while. But where the old Toy Story Pizza Planet used to be in Disney's Hollywood Studios, it's been closed for a while, right? They've been renovating it.
So, yeah.
But they never really officially announced what it was going to be. But it'd been rumored that it was going to be a Muppet-themed thing because that's part of what is now called Muppet Courtyard. And we're getting a Rizzo-themed restaurant.